or more textures?
First one had, I think, more texture to it.
More
It
texture.
seemed like it.
Yeah.
And then the second one seemed a little mushier and, I don't know, maybe a little, taste was a little.
It is much softer too, right?
Yeah.
Maybe more sour and stuff. So that's what I meant. You know, this water has the three properties that we really need and care. First is the water has been oxidized yet. And the second, you can pick and choose the pH that you want. And the third, the water molecule is so much smaller because I think we have, 100 million of cells. If you drink the right water, they're gonna go right through your cells and helping you. Because believe it or not, I hate drinking water. I can drink, 12, 16 can of beer, no problem. But a bottle of water, man, it's hard, Now I know why, the kid doesn't like milk, Beer is much easier to swallow it in. But this water, this is my fifth or my sixth bottle already. We can drink it because the water tastes much crispier and is much more yummy. And basically, they're really cheap, believe it or not. I have this Kangen machine for 4 years now. I haven't go carry any water home. It's no fun to carry water in hot weather like this at all. And second, water they use is let it sit in front of the store. They sit in there, all the plastic particles and other thing in there, they sit in the bottle. Who would want to drink in it? And third, unless you have a lot of Viagra at home, you could. I don't. Yeah. And third, you don't want to be drowsing it and tired all the time. You want to drink juice and fruit and vegetable. Why not drinking Kangen water? Because fruit and juice, they have great sugar, but some of them, we don't taste right, The water is still the best. And third, that I found that, this water here is not just helping my family, but I have retired my wife after the first year that I know about Kangen water, believe it or not. Because I found that, the money that we have, that we really desperately to go to work and earn the money, what can we do with the money? If we don't have our health there. And if we have the health there, what do we do? That we do it every day. Because I go to Cancun recently, I bring this Kangen machine with me to Cancun. And everybody running around and asking me, Jonathan, where you buy water for your kid? Are you drinking mixed drink all the time? Because the water is not good. Anybody been to Cancun before? Yeah, out there, the Maya people, the very first almost like generation of people who in Cancun, an average height about 4 to 5 feet tall. And you see most of their forests, like tree, they no taller than the bus, that, because the water been contaminated. And we're Asian, we're not little people like this. I don't know anything to do with our water. But the one thing that we know, the fruit and vegetable, back home, only a certain places that they can grow and, they give us the best taste. Other places that won't be the same. Like whoever go to Da Nang, if you eat in Da Nang, Vietnam, if you eat in the pepper and the chili there, they taste and they smell so good. When you eat in the chili in South, it won't taste the same because the water contaminated. And also some part of Vietnam, when they grow up, women and men, at their private part, they have no facial, no hair there at all. And their eyebrows is more like hardly any hair. And they are known that it's contaminated by the water. But the one thing that they know, they just live there, they get sickness no more, and they die much younger. Their average age dies in the age of 50. But look at American, we live here in the country that everything is noticeable. And the one thing I love about America, they don't lie. They're very honest. They grow everything right there. Corn syrup. I thought sugar, why would you corn? And then what does this do to our body? We can look, this much of soda, they have about that much of sugar in there. We don't sit there with the spoon and eat that much of sugar, but we drink 4 of this can, no problem. And imagine what it could do to our kidney. That's why I want to conclude with this water, that I work with this monk. He's a doctor and he well knows about water. He said this Kangen machine, nobody need it at all. Okay, we don't need it, honestly, we don't need it at all. Because we only have the 2 kidney in our back, we're going to cleanse the water already. Why would we need a Kangen machine? And then once the kidneys start working the water, it's going to pass it to our liver. The liver is going to work again. We don't need the machine. What case scenario replace them? Right? Why waste money? But the one thing that I know, our kidneys here in the valley, we got about 250,000 people waiting for a new kidney to replace. Have you ordered one for yourself yet? Yes, sir?
Not yet.
No, me either. So I'd rather replace a Kangen machine. You can always replace a filter if you need it. Why would you want to go through your kidney? And anybody have kidney stone? The method is basics. Acid and salt crystalline. Salt and alkaline will dilute it. So why would you pour more acid in your kidney? And then when you have kidney stone, it's no fun. I never give birth before. I see my wife giving birth, but I know when you have kidney stone, it's 3 times harder than it's hurt more than 2 times. Yeah, than you haven't given birth.
Twice.
And it's no fun. And I know that people who have Kangen machine, like my brother-in-law, he had kidney stone previously, and his insurance covered 100%, but he said the pain that I have to go through, I don't like it at all. And he had the Kangen machine 3 years now. I don't want a medical claims here, okay? But it's fine. I don't know how to explain it. And do we know anybody who lack of water, or people who have problem with dehydration? Most of us drink this water, we want to drink more and more, so we have no problem with that at all. And the third thing that we know, we don't have to carry water every day. I thought that's gonna make up everything for this machine. So remember, this machine is the kidney and the liver is set outside of our body. What do we want to do with it? Do we want to own one of those? Or we going to depend on these two guys? Because it's gonna break down eventually. Because our car, we have a fuel filter. We have oil filter, it's replaceable. Hey, our kidney is the same thing, it's replaceable, but who want to replace it? So why not prevent it and keep it top of the line, and so it can function and work for our body every day when we're there.